Welcome back to GDs to a brand new episode of Helldivers 2, where today I hope to answer a question that's been burning inside my mind. What is the fastest way to liberate planets in Helldivers 2? Recently, we had ourselves a major order of trying to liberate all the territories in the automaton area of getting rid of them for good. Now, unfortunately, we did fail the mission of trying to get Tibet at the last moments, but that had me thinking, what is the best way to try to liberate a planet? If we had a collective push by all of the player base, how could we liberate all these planets in record-breaking time? All the way from Maya, all the way from Malvon Creek, Durgan, Urbania, and even all the way over here to Tibet. Now, what would be the fastest way? Maybe we should do it right there on Trivial. It's going to be quick, easy, one person can do it, get a single point of liberation for the planet, move along, and do it again, rinse and repeat. Maybe we should be sitting somewhere right along the lines of maybe in challenging mode or hard mode, something a little bit more challenging, a little bit more points of liberation, and still a little bit more fun for everybody to enjoy. Or it should be going hell first, feet first, straight into a hell dive, right there, boots on the ground type of style. Get the most points for your playtime and see if you can go ahead and fight your way all the way to victory. But maybe it takes way too long. Maybe you might fail the missions. Maybe you won't succeed at all and actually might be hurting the liberation of the planet. So today we're going to take a look at what is the quickest way of trying to get more liberation points for the planet and be the most time effective, because that's what really matters, to be the most time effective in the quickest manner possible. Today we're going to be using nothing but Tibet for our testing grounds and see what is the fastest way. We're going to do a hell dive first, then we're going to try a challenging mode, and then we're going to try a trivial mode and see how long each mode takes to get that many points. Let's get started. And to start off with, we are doing a hell dive difficulty here on Tibet and see how long it takes for us to get these 3 objectives on the map and get us over to the data point and try to deposit this. How long is it going to take us? And holy crap, I need to start running. This is the part of the hell dive that makes it a little bit more, difficult as compared to maybe doing it on trivial difficulties. Well, this is what we're here to test, and this is what we're here to find out. How long is this gonna take me? My god. I gotta say, DigiDs, this difficulty is not going so well. So this is also part of the fact that it is the hell dive difficulty. You do have the opportunity to actually fail these missions, and hopefully we can make it out of here with a victory, so this video doesn't take too much longer to try to find out the answer to this question. And it just goes to show, DigiDs, that sometimes the harder difficulty is not always worth it, because you spend more time running for your life, carrying a hard drive, and you don't even know what you're dying for. For Super Earth. For Super Earth. Can we get the extraction in Helldivers mode? Get rid of them. Did that take him out? Yes, it. Oh god. Well, that's a rude awakening and immediately dead. We are getting no chance to extract. Mission complete. That has taken. It is essentially exactly 20 minutes it took to do all of Helldivers mode to get to what was technically the extraction, but we did not extract. Now, in total, the amount of time it took to complete all 3 missions into account, the first mission taking 20 minutes and we did not complete all side objectives or extract. The second mission, to destroy fabricators, it gives you 12 minutes, and we took all 12 minutes and we did not extract. The third and final mission, to escort civilians, took a total of 32 minutes, and as well, we did not complete all side objectives and we did not extract. All in all, Helldivers mode resulted in 64 minutes. That also does not include an 11-minute attempt that was not shown as resulted in failure. So for this entire hour of game time, we had a total squad impact of 3 for the liberation. That's right, for an entire 64 minutes, for an entire hour of playtime, our squad impact was 3. So let's go ahead and see how this compares to the other modes. Now, Helldive was a challenging and fun game mode, but honestly, the liberation points were not necessarily all that's worth it compared to the other difficulties. So now we're going to be taking a look at difficulty 4, challenging mode, where we only have 2 primary objectives that we need to complete for a majority of all these missions. And to keep the missions and objectives in similar fashion to the ones we were doing in Helldive mode, we're going to be trying to keep the missions a little bit similar. Infiltrate automaton territory and destroy the fuel and munition stockpile, as well as locate and destroy automaton fabricators. How long will it take us to do on challenging mode, and will the liberation points be more worth it? Let's check it out. Now, finishing the challenging difficulty 4 has some varying results. In both missions, we were able to complete all of our secondary objectives and extract 4 samples. The first mission took us a total of 27 minutes to complete, while the second mission took a total of 11 minutes to complete, coming to a combined number of 39 minutes to complete, and we were awarded 2 squad points for the spread of democracy. That's right, for 39 minutes we were awarded 2 squad points, which is a large difference compared to the Helldive mode where we were awarded 3 squad points for an hour of gameplay. So it seems an hour of gameplay for 3 squad points, 40 minutes for 2 squad points. Let's see how fast we can do the trivia mode and how many squad points we get through that. Now, challenging is a good fun game mode for most people to enjoy. When you and your friends get online, or maybe even when you get home after a long day of work, challenging is a good game mode where you only have to do a couple of main objectives at each of these kind of missions. You don't have to invest or commit a whole lot of your day or time in general to try to go ahead and just kind of have a little bit of fun. But in terms of liberation points, it's not necessarily the best. Even after doing all the main objectives, getting all the side objectives, getting all the samples along the way, we only got 2 liberation points. Only 2. And that took us entirely 39 minutes of getting everything, and we got 2 liberation points. So you might be wondering, well, how can we do that a little bit faster? So if we go ahead and take a look at trivial mode. Now let's see exactly what trivial mode is. I probably won't even have to edit anything out of this part of it, of how fast it is going to take. Our mission is to stop an illegal broadcast tower that has been detected in the area. And this is something that you can even do solo. In other difficulty modes, you would typically have to have maybe others with you, or friends, you know, a squad in general, maybe just open play for other people to go ahead and join, give them a little bit of support to make sure that you actually do get a victory out of it. But in terms of this, you can just do it almost entirely by yourself. Get nothing but your stratagems that help you go ahead and blow things up in the area. If you have the shield generator with you, go ahead and bring it. You don't need necessarily anything fancy. But let's see how long is it going to take us to complete this and get a free liberation point. And right there, looks like the clock is already ticking. We are already about 20 seconds into the mission. Now we have an illegal broadcasting tower here, which seems to be a little bit of a problem for Liberty, you know, for Super Earth. So why don't we go ahead and fix that real quick? And well, that kind of bounced off. I don't know if that is going to count. Is that going to count? Hang on a second. Beautiful. And the mission is complete. Let's go extract over there. Fantastic. We don't have to do anything special. We got rid of everybody. We just destroy the tower, and all we have to do now is go extract. That took us entirely all of less than 1 minute. We are about 40 seconds, about 50 seconds actually into this mission now, and we are almost about ready to the extraction site. It's going to take us, yeah, that took us almost entirely 1 minute to destroy the broadcast tower and get over to the extraction site. And to even note that our first 8 seconds were lost to just loading in the screen. Let's call in the extraction. Beautiful. And that is going to take 2 minutes. So the extraction is going to take twice as long as it took for us to even complete the mission. So just like that, we are already got our mission fully complete. Get a couple of samples around, 1 sample on the ground. Oh, look, a second one right there. Honestly, we probably even passed up a couple. There's something blinking over there. You can go get it real quick if you wanted, you know, if it was nearby. Oh, hey there, buddy. Get rid of them. Get a couple of free target practice in. Get your aiming in. Beautiful. Now all we have to do is wait the 90 seconds for the shuttle to come in. And there we go. Our Pelican is coming in. 90 seconds later, already touching down. We are free to go. Come on, baby. Open up that hatch and show me that victory. Come on, come on. There we go. Beautiful. So that essentially has taken us about 3.5 minutes. Let's see here. It'll actually give us our official time in the very top right when we load into the next screen. Victory was never in a doubt. I mean, as always, what is going to be the official time that's going to give us here? I think it was 3 minutes and 17 seconds. 3 minutes and 26 seconds there in the very top right. 3 minutes and 26 seconds. So how about we go ahead and just say we'll round that up to 4 minutes per mission. So in terms of 4 minutes, our challenging mode, it took 39 minutes. Our Helldive mode took over an hour, and one of those was a failure as well. So not only did we lose progress, but also we didn't gain all that much progress either. So the challenging mode gave us 2 progression points, and look at that. Our Liberty points just went up by an entire point right there, by, you know, by 0.00110, whatever it is, but you get a liberation point for it, and that's what really counts. So my final thoughts on all the difficulty modes and the best way to gain liberation points for planets in Helldivers 2 has got to be nothing but trivia mode. That's right, in that entire hour frame, if we just go for an entire hour that it took us to do the Helldive mode and all of its missions, we got a squad impact of 3. Now the trivia mode took us 4 minutes, technically less, but 4 minutes, and we got a squad impact of 1. And challenging took us 39 minutes, so essentially 40 minutes for a squad impact of 2. Now in the same time frame, in that 40 minutes or 39 minutes, you could have done 9 trivial mode missions. You know what, maybe even give it a little bit of leeway, say there's a little bit of loading time, people getting a little bit distracted. You could have done 8 trivial missions, and that is 8 liberation points. In the same time frame of doing a hell dive that took over an hour, 60 minutes, 64 minutes to be exact, but if we say 60 minutes, in that time frame, you could have completed 15 trivial missions for 15 liberation points, as compared to 4 individuals who only got 3 squad impact points for their entire hour frame, which means that if all 4 of those people, if all 4 people in that squad individually did trivial missions for that hour time frame, we could have gotten 60 liberation points in the same amount of time that we got 3. That is a difference of 57. That is an astounding, if not mind-boggling difference of liberation points and liberty that we could be spreading to all these planets if we really want to get democracy spread to all these automatons and these bug menaces finally off of our galactic map. Because last I've checked, looking at this here, we are awfully close. We're right here at the end, and this is going to be our best option. Just start running trivial mode missions on all these planets and start getting all the automaton threat out of our galaxy. So thank you, DigiDees. I know I always ramble on for way too long, and if you guys have better ways of doing this math, maybe better ideas, or maybe I'm completely wrong, please, by all means, put them in the comments down below. Let's give a conversation about this. What is going to be the best way that we can work together to try to liberate most of this galaxy? So thank you. I still don't really know how to do any of these outros, but there's one thing that I can always guarantee you, that I'll be able to see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.